Good morning, all of you. I am here, Geography sir, with you. Today we are continue the last class. The topic is infiltration. So infiltration means that the next one process of precipitation. Okay, yeah. Next one water cycle of precipitation is infiltration. Infiltration means the water entering the soil at the surface of ground. Okay, so that is also called as a uh, okay, infiltration. So that is a that okay, a water rain comes means that is a stagnant of water that is also happen, and after that the water molecules are absorbed in the soil surface is also called as a infiltration. Infiltration allows the soil temporarily to store water. Okay, so what is this? The store water and making available for plant use the organism in the soil. Okay, so that the soil also having a moisturely having there, and after that the soil is also having a holding of water that is also having there. Okay, so that kind of soil, that kind of process is also called as a infiltration. The infiltration is an important process where rainwater soak into the ground. Okay, so that is the rainwater soak. Okay, so into the ground, and next through the soil is the underlying rock layer. Okay, so some of these water ultimately return to the surface through the spring or low spot down hills. Some of the water remaining the underground, and it's called the groundwater. Okay, so what is means by the groundwater means the that is the surface through the spring or low, okay, spot down hills. So some of the water remain the underground. Okay, so that is also called as a groundwater. So the infiltration, the process of infiltration, that is the main reason for the formation of groundwater. And the growth infiltration influenced by the physical characteristics such as soil, vegetation cover, and moisture content of the soil, and soil temperature, and rainfall intensity. Okay, so these are the physical characteristics of infiltration is a soil, vegetation cover, moisture content of the soil, and soil temperature, and rainfall intensity. Okay, so these are the characteristics are very influenced in the infiltration. And next one, the term infiltration and percolation is often used that the interchangeably. Okay, so next that the two process, okay, infiltration and next one is a percolation, those are interchangeably. Okay, so next we want to discuss the so that the percolation means that is a downward movement of infiltration of water. Okay, so that is also called as a downward movement of infiltrate water. That is also called as a percolation. Okay, so that is percolation that is happening in a both, okay, a soil and rock layer also. Okay, so next infiltration occur near the surface of soil and deliver water from the surface into the soil plant root zone. Okay, so that is a plant root zone. And next the percolation moves the infiltrate water through the soil and profile rock layer, which lead to the formation of groundwater become the part of subsurface runoff process. Okay, so thus the percolation process represent the flow of water from the unsaturated zone to the saturated zone. Okay, so these are the so today we are going to discuss the two cycle. The first one is infiltration, and next one is percolation. Okay, so let me discuss with the diagram. Okay, so the first one process is a percolation. So percolation means so here we are seeing that. Okay, so these are the two part of there also having there. So the first one, okay, so percolation means that is a precipitation, and another one form is a infiltration. Okay, so infiltration, how did it happen? Okay, yeah, so these are the things we are seen in the diagram. So the first the precipitation that is happened, The precipitation means that is a water, okay, the rainwater also stagnant on the earth, so that, okay, water also absorb on the soil, and the, okay, absorbed soil. So there is a, the soil, the characteristics of soil is a very important, okay. So that is a, that soil having a more porous means, that is, okay, so that is why we are observing that the soil moisture, okay. So here the first one, okay, so more, okay, so fertile infiltration in the farrow soil, okay. So farrow soil only having a more infiltration, but the less, okay, so that is a infiltration that is happening a non farrow soil, okay. So these are the farrow soil, these are the non farrow soil. So these are the water table also having the, these are the river, okay. So next one, we want to discuss the percolation. The percolation is a, okay, so downward movement of infiltration water, okay, that is also called as a percolation, okay. That is a condensation happened there, and after that the transpiration and evaporation. Next, precipitation, okay, so that the runoff, and after that that the water are also, that is a inside of that the downward of the earth surface, okay. So that the soil, especially in soil and the uh, rock, okay, yeah, so those also called as a percolation process, okay. Next one is a runoff. The runoff, that water is pulled by the gravity across the land surface and replenish groundwater and the surface water as it is the percolate into that the aquifer, okay. It is an underground layer of water bearing rock, or moving into a river, stream and a watershed, okay, yeah. So those are also called as a runoff. It moves from the uh, unobserved water of rain and snow melt, okay, yeah. So those also referred as a runoff, okay, yeah. So that is a runoff water means, so the water that pulled that the gravity across the land surface, okay. So that is also called as a runoff. That is a replenishes ground and surface water, okay. And that is underground layer of that the water bearing a rock, or moving into that the river, stream and watershed. So those also happen, the process is called as a runoff, okay. So it comes from that the unobserved water, okay, yeah. So of the rain, and of that the snow melt, okay. So next, types of runoff, okay. So that is a types of runoff means, that is a uh, three types of runoffs also having there. So the first one is the surface runoff and subsurface runoff. Next one is a base flow, okay, yeah. So these are the three types also having there. So based on the time interval between the intense of rainfall and after that the generation of runoff, and the runoff may be classified into the following three types, okay. So that is first one is a surface runoff. The surface runoff is means the portion of rainfall which enter into the stream and immediately after that the rainfall, that is also called as a surface runoff. It occur when the rainfall is longer and heavier and exceed the rate of infiltration. In this condition, the excess of water making the head over the ground surface, which tend to move from the one place to another following a land gradation. So and is known as overland flow. When the overland flow join the streams and channels and of that the oceans, it is termed as a surface runoff or surface flow, okay. So that is a surface runoff means the portion of rainfall that is enter into the stream, okay. So after that the rainfall, that is also called as a surface runoff. That it is also simply called as that is a flood, okay. So it is occurred when the rainfall is longer and heavier exceed rate of infiltration. That is also happen means what is having means surface runoff, that is also having and happen. and in this the condition the excess of water making head over the ground surface. Okay, so that is a flood. Okay, which tend to the move that the one from another following a land gradation and known the overland flow. So when the overland flow join the stream and channels and of that the oceans, those also called as the surface runoff. The surface runoff is other name is surface flow. Okay, so next one is the subsurface runoff. The subsurface runoff means that is the water that has entered the subsoil and moved laterally without joining the water table to the stream and river and ocean is known as a subsurface runoff. Okay, so that is a subsurface runoff means the water cannot join that. Okay, so that is a water table as like that the stream and rivers and ocean means that is also called as a subsurface runoff. Okay, that means that is a water that is going to the soil. Okay, absorbed by the soil and okay, going to the layer of rocks. Okay, that kind of okay, so process of runoff rainwater, that is also called as the subsurface runoff. Okay, so next the surface runoff, and the subsurface runoff is usually referred the interflow. Okay, so that is also called as referred as interflow. And next one, third one, last one, so that the base flow. The base flow means it is a flow of underground water okay, from the statutory ground water zone. Okay, so in the water journal it is usually occur at the downstream location where the channels away. Okay, so elevation the lower than the groundwater table, and the water ground provide the stream flow during the dry period of small or no precipitation. Okay, so those also called as a okay. So that is a base flow. Base flow means that is a water is going on the okay, ground as a level of groundwater zones and water channels, that is also called as a base flow. So in this the time, okay, there is no dry period. Okay, so and after that there no okay, a precipitation, that is the time. Okay, so what kind of so runoff is very helpful means that is a base flow, that is a very helpful, that is a time providing a water. Okay, so students, today we are going to okay, so remaining process of water cycle we are discussed in this class. The first one is okay, so that is a infiltration process. Next one we want to discuss the, so that is a percolation, and next one is a runoff. And runoff, that three types of runoff. Okay, a surface runoff and subsurface runoff, and next one is a the base flow. Okay, so these are the topics we are discussed in this class. So if you have any doubts means ask immediately, and I hope okay you are understood this topic. So thank you one and all. Thanks for watching. Thank you.